You gotta be kidding. Okay. So this is our I don't know how to do this. Anyway, so gotta find it. So it starts with 6, right?
Starts with what?
Number 6.
Yeah.
Okay. So a medical student researches the prevalence of aspirin usage by questioning all of the patients who enter her clinic for treatment. What is the correct sampling method? That would be a convenience sample, right?
Yeah. Just because it's convenient, because she asks everybody that comes in.
Yeah, it's just whoever's there, right?
Yeah,
So,
sir.
okay. Then the Colorado Department of Health obtains an alphabetical list of 2 million adult Colorado residents and constructs a pool of survey subjects by selecting every 1,000th name on the list after randomly choosing one person. Yeah. That one was the systematic sampling, right?
Yeah.
Okay. C. In a Gallup poll of 1,059 adults, the interview subjects were selected by using a computer to randomly generate telephone numbers that were then called. That's random sampling, right?
Yeah, simple random.
Simple random. Okay.
And the next one, D, a dietitian has partitioned people into age categories of under 18, 18 to 49, 50 to 69, and over 69. And she is surveying a simple random sample of 200 members from each category. And I got stratified sampling on that one.
Yeah. Then there's E. John Hopkins University research surveys all cardiac patients in each of 30 randomly selected hospitals. Uh, what did you get on that one?
Cluster sampling.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. That's the last one, right?
Yeah, and it says that they select a group and then sample everybody in that group.
Oh, I guess that's true. Okay, so then in 7, we have to determine again the type of sampling method used. Right? We have to
Yeah.
determine the type of sampling method used. We take a simple random sample of doctors and then sample all of the patients that the doctor works with. Convenience again, right?
That'd be cluster sampling.
Oh gosh, this one's gonna get me, isn't it? Okay.
Yeah, the cluster sampling is when they take like one. It says they select random, um, and then they sample everybody in that group. So like
Yeah.
your apartment housing, like they do a test for all the apartment uh, complexes in the university, and then they randomly select an apartment complex, but then they talk to every single person in that apartment complex.
Gotcha. Okay. That one I'm gonna have to study just a little bit, but that's okay. Then B, that would just be simple again, right?
Yeah,
Simple
that would
random.
be random, simple random.
Then the next one would be the systematic.
I got stratified actually.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
it says it
It
divides it by
probably is.
gender. It says it does it by gender, and the ones that are by gender or stratified sampling is subjects are in groups according to similarity of some characteristics.
Gotcha. Okay. Then last one. Oh, that is systematic. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting it now.
So yeah, would be stratified.
And then D is systematic, right?
It's
That's what you got.
systematic, yeah.
Okay. Uh, Observational or experimental design. Determine the response to treatment in subjects. Okay, so Center for Disease Control obtains current flu data by randomly polling 300 men and 300 women. That would be just observational, right?
Yeah. I thought it was experimental at first, but it's observational just because it's a random test and there's no real like experiment. It's just a survey.
It's just getting data. Okay, and then B would be an experiment.
Yeah. And the subjects are the 1,000 insomnia patients. And the treatment is sleepies and a placebo. And the response is the amount of hours of sleep the subjects get in a week.
Yeah, okay. Response. An email from Haley. Let me go check that really quick. Do I need to go somewhere and add myself in your group?
Shouldn't have to. It just should be a request from you to
Yeah.
her. Her name's Haley, and I don't see Haley on this list.
We don't have a. Yeah, I don't see any.
I see Fran Carrillo.
Yeah, and she already emailed me back, but we don't have a girl she's trying to add. Well, maybe we should just do this and then they can do theirs and
Yeah.
add them together.
I guess. Was Fran gonna get on right now?
I don't know. She hasn't said anything.
Okay.
So I'm just kind of assuming she's not coming. Not sure.
Yeah. I guess we'll just continue.
Yeah. I don't know what else to do except for just keep going. So. Okay, and then we're on 9, right?
Yeah, we're on 9.
Is this designed experiment or observational study?
Designed.
Yeah, it's definitely designed. What are the subjects? It's the 224 patients.
Mm-hmm.
The response variable would be the rash, skin irritation.
Yeah. The degree of skin irritation.
Okay. And there's the what are the treatments? And that was the different percent of cream, right?
Yeah, the 0.5% and a placebo.
Yeah. Okay. So there's that one done. Kaylee was in her group, but she changed groups.
Oh, okay.
Okay. How do I get in the group? I feel bad. I just don't know how to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So now we take the group quiz, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I just clicked start.
Just click start. Okay. Me too. I completed the individual preparation. True.
True.
Actively participated. True.
True.
Okay. Are you on 3 now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want me to read it?
Sure, if you want to.
Yeah. Researchers would like to determine if reviewing material consistently within an hour after class helps students perform better on exams and if students wait to review material the day before the exam. To answer this question, the researchers are trying to determine if an observational study or an experiment would be more appropriate. They are discussing who the population would be and how they will determine which sampling method will best represent the population. Which of the 5 steps of the statistical process are the researchers currently applying?
Designing the study, right?
Yeah.
Okay, 4. A researcher has collected the results of a survey where the participants were asked how many hours of TV they watched each day. The researcher tallies the frequencies for each category and computes mean number of hours watched. She then creates a histogram to help illustrate the overall distribution. Which of the 5 steps of the statistical process did the researcher apply? She's describing the data.
Yeah. Okay, next one. Mumbai, India is a quickly growing city of importance in its own country as well as a global economy. A marketing research firm has been asked by a prominent fast food restaurant to help determine if the citizens of Mumbai would support this fast food business. From a list of all registered taxpayers, 3,000 names are randomly selected. Each individual on the list is mailed a brief questionnaire. The researchers received 1,049 responses. The population is...
So it's not asking about the subject, it's asking about the population. So it would be the 3,000 people, right?
The population is just the people involved, so...
And the only people involved were those who they sent.
Yeah, all 3,000 were involved, but only the 1,049 responded.
Yeah, but the ones who responded would then be the subject, right? They wouldn't be the population.
That's kind of confusing.
Just a little bit.
Well, the next question, number 6. So I'm almost thinking that the sample would be the 3,000 people and the population is the citizens of Mumbai.
Maybe? Let me read this again. I feel really weird right now, but I can't remember the difference.
Let me see.
A sample is only what observations are drawn from the population. So that would be the people who returned that survey. Whereas population is the overall network of people who were given the opportunity, I think.
That make both of them make sense. Both of those explanations make sense. That's the kicker. One sec. Let me go back to the stuff beforehand. Let me see. The population is the total collection of all individuals under consideration.
So that would be the 3,000.
Yeah. And then the sample is a portion of a population.
Okay, so that would be the 1,049.
That's what I'm thinking.
I think that's what I'm going to go with.
Because I think it seems like it would almost be either, because the population is by They're trying to determine if the citizens of Mumbai would support this fast food business.
Yeah.
But
I feel like
hopefully
it'd be more specific though, right?
I think it would. Yeah, this one's kind of.
That was the trick question.
I think it is.
Because really it could be either of them.
Yeah, because when they're doing a study, they're testing if the citizens of Mumbai would, but then they're getting only 3,000, which would really be the sample. 3,000 people would be the sample of all of the citizens of Mumbai, and 1,049 responses is actually just the results, not the sample.
Yeah.
But
when I think of a population, though, when you're doing statistics, it's like the set of observations that you're trying to make. It's not like all the people of that town, or not town, it's a city, because that would be way too many.
yeah, so I'm going to go with the citizens of Mumbai for the population and the 3,000 people for the sample.
Okay. So then we're on 7?
Yeah.
Okay. Studies have shown that retention of classroom materials can drop as low as 58% within 15 minutes of class and within 44% after the first hour of class. This forgetting curve continues, that within 6 days only 25% is remembered. How can a student conquer this forgetting curve? The researchers in this study claim that consistent review is important. Suppose your teacher wanted to test this and invited you to participate in a study where you were asked to review specific material 15 minutes after class for 10 minutes, an hour after class for 10 minutes, and again 2 days after class for 10 minutes. Your teacher then gives you a short 10-question quiz where your score out of 10 is recorded. What type of data is your teacher collecting? Maybe. I want to say it's quantitative.
I do too.
It's categorical. I don't be categorical. They're not saying which category to. So how much of this are you remembering?
Let me see if it mentioned it on the study guide. Yeah, quantitative variables provide numerical information, and categorical variables yield data that can only be considered as categories. So I'm pretty sure it's just quantitative.
I think so. Okay. So question 8. After the 6th day, your teacher asks you if you feel confident that you've retained at least 50% of the material. Then he records your response as yes, no, not sure. That's categorical.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm glad I agree. Number 9. Hold on. Sorry, I have a contact and it's trying to fall out of my eye.
Oh,
I need to take them
I hate
out.
that. I have contacts too.
Isn't that the worst feeling?
Yeah.
You sit there and you're like, please stay in my eye right now. That's the last thing I need you to do.
And then you gotta take it out and put your glasses on.
Yeah.
Well,
It'll
then
wait a few minutes.
number 9, studies have shown that retention of, let's see. Your teacher also selects a group to give no review to the material over the 6 days. This group is called the
control, right?
Yeah, that makes perfect sense for the control.
Yep. Okay, 10. Which of the following would be considered an experimental design? Telephone poll asking people whether or not they vaccinate their children?
I think the second one.
Administering the tuberculosis vaccine to one group and giving placebo. Yep, that one. Okay. In a study to determine the average wage of working people in Mumbai, which of the following would be the best sample?
I think many randomly selected workers in each of several working districts of Mumbai.
Yeah, I think so, because as you travel, you're only staying in one area.
Yeah.
So. Okay. 12. You want to do that one?
Yeah, you want to become the next Jonas Salk and produce a vaccine that will help cure children of respiratory I'm not even going to say that virus. You test the vaccine and compare it to a placebo, and random the vaccine in one group to take the placebo. What or who are the experimental units or subject? The children.
Yeah,
Children are the subjects.
That's what you're testing it on, so yeah, probably. Yeah. Okay. 13. You want to become the next okay. We're doing that again. You test the vaccine and compare it to a placebo and randomly choose one group of children to take the vaccine and one group to take the placebo. What are the would be the vaccine and placebo, right?
Yeah, vaccine and placebo. Definitely.
Okay. 13. In 1992, the U.S. study that was run for 15 years, where 4,608 low-income families were given a chance to move to less impoverished areas. They distributed vouchers and provided various support systems. The researchers wanted to determine if getting people out of poor neighborhoods would reduce the poverty level of U.S. citizens. The low-income families were randomly assigned to one of the following 3 groups. The MTO low voucher group receives Section 8 certificates or vouchers usable only in low poverty areas, along with counseling and assistance in finding a private unit to lease. The traditional voucher group, which received regular Section 8 certificates or vouchers, and ordinary briefings and assistance from PHAs. And 3, the control group, which received no certificates or vouchers, but remain eligible for public or project-based housing and other social programs to which families would otherwise have been entitled. This study was a... This one's another trick question.
Well, yeah, because they have control over some factors, but then they're really just watching people to see what they're going to do with what they've been given.
That it really is both of them. Like, you have to observe because you don't have control over the people.
Yeah, you don't have the control over the poverty level. After a specific.
But then again, you have that control group.
Yeah. I would almost say it would be neither.
Yeah.
But I don't know if the teacher thinks like that.
I don't know. It's kind of one of these things where you have to figure out in that first lesson. I feel like if we did get it wrong, we could make a really strong argument. So.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. I don't know, what are you thinking?
I would almost say it's neither, but because it's like not a very typical study.
No, it's not. I think I'm gonna go with neither.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go with neither.
And we only have like 3 questions left, so that's good. If a p-value of 0.0002 was found for the study described above, then 0.002 probability of obtaining the actual observed result or one or more extreme, assuming the null is true. True?
Yeah. So I'm gonna say this or so or one more.
Okay, what did I put down here for that one? Yeah, it's definitely true for what I have written down for what p-value is.
Yeah, what is p-value again?
It's kind of like the probability that the result will, like, that's observed is like as extreme or more extreme than what was really observed. And that's assuming that the null is true.
Okay.
So
you're putting true for that
I
one?
think that's definitely true. Okay, since the p-value is low, the researchers could conclude that the results are significant in providing low-income families with opportunity to move away from low-income neighborhoods. Does make a difference in poverty levels.
Wouldn't that be false?
I think so. Because, I mean,
Were they? So
it doesn't really say what happened to them, though.
Yeah, so for the p-value is what they expect to happen, right?
Yeah.
Or the probability of obtaining a certain result.
Yeah, so I think you're right. Yeah.
Well, yeah, if it's the probability of that kind of result is that low, then I don't think the results are really that significant.
Okay. So then we're on 17.
Mm-hmm.
So it was Daniel can discern more truth, right?
Yep, Daniel can discern more truth.
So designing the study was first, right?
Design the study, yep, that's B. And A is oh no. One would be A, right?
Hold on one second. What am I missing? Okay, so just a quick rundown of what I got is A, C, E, B, D.
You said E for number 3?
Yeah.
Design the study is the first thing you do.
Yeah, it's step 1 is E.
That's a B, as in boy. Is that what you said?
What? I think they might be mixed up.
Different?
Yeah, because for me, step 1 is E.
Oh, okay. We'll just have to. Okay, so collect data. We'll go through that. What is
Is 2.
collect data is step
Wait,
2.
no. No,
Take
that would
ac
be 3 because you have to take action first, right?
take action is last.
Wait, no. Take actions last. My bad.
So yeah, design
Already
the
got this.
study.
So collect data is 2,
Yep,
right?
collect data is 2. And take action is step 5.
Yep.
And then design the study is step 1.
Yep.
Describe the data is step 3.
Mm.
And then make inferences is step 4. And did you have any other thoughts on the Mumbai one?
I don't think so, do you?
What are you gonna put?
I put the 3,000 and then the sample was the 1,000.
Okay. I just still don't know for sure about that one.
I don't either. I feel like it was kind of a trick question. I feel like if we got any of the ones that we got wrong, we could make an argument for. So I'm not too worried.
Yeah.
But
Okay. I'm just looking over it.
yeah, I am too.
Hmm.
Well, are you ready to submit it?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, Mumbai.
Yeah, dang it.
We
I
both got one of them wrong.
Yeah, I switched it over to the 3,000 people.
Yeah.
And
Did you say?
and 14 and 16, I don't quite understand those.
I don't either.
I guess it would make sense that it would be an experiment, but it just
Yeah.
doesn't fall into any
It doesn't
categories
fall into any.
that I recognize at all, or that I've heard of that kind of study before, so I just didn't think it was really either.
Yeah. Oh well.
We'll have to go over the p-value again.
Yeah. I feel like when I go into that group meeting this week, that's what I'll probably ask about. Did he talk about that at all this week yet?
The p-value?
No, the times when we have to go meet with him.
No, he just said last week we had to get on the
Oh, so
group.
it's not every week? Okay.
No, you don't have to.
Okay, that's good to know. I was like, that kind of takes a chunk out of my time. But
Yeah, so now I know what I need to study, and man, that dumb Mumbai thing.
that was really stupid.
Yeah, I had it too, but That did make
Yeah.
sense with the 3,000 people, but huh.
Oh well.
Alrighty then.
Well,
I
I
think that's
think we're
it.
good, right?
Yeah, I just have to post a link. Make sure to end the recording and post a link to the meeting or whatever.
Yep. We'll do, and I'll mention Haley because she did try. I don't know what's going on with that.
Okay.
And
Sounds good.
we have to do lesson 3 by Thursday.
Yeah.
When do you want to meet up to do that?
I'm available after 6 tomorrow and after 7 on Thursday.
Maybe we should keep it Tuesday and Thursday nights because it sounds like most people are available.
Okay. So like Thursday
Is
at
that
8?
okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I'll let people know.
Okay.
Sweet.
Sweet.
All right. Well.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Lindsay.